morning. It is April 3rd, I think, Sunday. Oh, somebody's coming for a visit. Hi, make room for you. So I took Friday off, and what did I do on Friday? I went down to the coffee shop and worked on my book for a bit. Then I came home and I worked on my Saturday shrug, and I finished that yesterday, which I don't have down here to show you because I took it upstairs, but I will show it in the next episode, which you're probably going to see before you see the vlog. It turned out great. I think I might have made it longer than what the pattern called for. I think the pattern called for 20 inches, and I would say mine's probably 24, but it doesn't seem to make that much of a difference because of just how you wear it and how you can adjust it. It was lovely. Oh, it was lovely. But I still have, no, I did. I took that upstairs too. I still have a lot of yarn left over. So what I was thinking is I'm kind of tempted to do a worsted weight kind of scrappy blanket. And I think I may use the habitation throw from Helen Stewart as a bit of a guide for that. Just to kind of use that pattern, but have it be for worsted weight. Because the good thing about that is you start off kind of at a corner, and then you go out and then you come back in. So I can kind of size it how I want it. And then I thought that would be like a nice way to kind of use up the scraps. The other idea I had was to make hats for Christmas, or, you know, for me. But I thought I would try. I'm trying to think if the Watchman's Cap by Pearl Soho, I think that's who did that one, is a worsted weight. I'll have to check. I might do that because I really like the shaping, like on the brim. Yes, hello. I'm sorry. Did I not pay attention? Did I not acknowledge your existence for like 5 seconds? Oh, somebody's got sleepy, saggy eyeballs, huh? Yeah, I know, yes. Sorry, I had the camera going and I did not let you hog it for like 5 minutes maybe, or less. There. Is that good? Somebody needs to get brushed today. Look at her. Look at this. Such a sad face. Oh, such a sad puppy. Do you want to lay down? No. No. Yeah, so I might do the blanket. I might do the hat. I got crazy hair. I was supposed to get my hair cut on Saturday. Like, look how long it's getting. It's starting to hit the straggly point, and I thought with summer coming, I'd get like a couple inches cut off just to make it a little easier to manage and a little less heavy hair on the back of my head. But my hairdresser ended up being sick that day, so now I have to go down. I made another appointment with like my backup hairdresser, but because my hairdresser didn't have any appointments available that I could get to for like the next 2 weeks, and this really needs to get taken care of. So my backup hairdresser was available on Wednesday. So I'm gonna go down there, just leave work a few minutes early and go down there. One thing, speaking of hair, that I will tell you guys about is I found this new amazing shampoo. Let's see if this will, I don't know if that shows up very well, but it's called, you may have seen it advertised on the YouTubes, Viori. Handcrafted with the same Longsheng rice, natural ingredients and beauty rituals used by the Red Yao for centuries. And I believe they work with the Red Yao people to make this stuff. But it's, I mean, first of all, look at the packaging. La la la. And then you open it up and it like, I can see if I can do this without, like, is that not amazing? Not to mention sustainable. So I get the, what's the scent I got? The Terrace Garden. It's like a floral scent, but it's not like really grossly overpowering. It just smells so good. It smells so good. Anyway, I watched a bunch of reviews and I watched some YouTube videos of people who tried it out for a certain length of time and they were like raving about it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to try it because I may have a bit of an obsession with shampoos. I was using Function of Beauty, which was good when I switched over to letting my hair go gray and letting the natural curl come out. I wanted to switch over to like the no paraben, no sulfate, blah, 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 like a clean shampoo. So I switched to Function of Beauty. And I really liked that one. It was a good one. And then I tried Prose, which was, in my opinion, a little better than the Function of Beauty. But the only problem was you were paying the same price, but you were only getting half as much. And then I kept seeing the ads for the Viore, so I started doing a little research on them and just seeing if it lived up to the hype, which it seems to. And apparently these cakes last a really long time. And the cake, and I got the shampoo cake and the shampoo conditioner. Nope. The shampoo and the conditioner both come in like cakes. And they last a really long time and they cost half the price, easy. I think maybe even less. And to be honest, I've used it once and already I'm sold. Like, this is my new shampoo. I cast on a new sock. I cast on the Secret Garden in the, like the fleechy self-striping in the Secret Garden colorway. So this has all of the colors in it right now. If you go from like here's where it's gonna, here's what the stripes look like. So I started that, even though really I've got to get my sister's done. Sister's sock has really been languishing. I think, yeah, this is definitely gonna be the last pair of the kind of slouchy socks I make. I find this ribbing really slow and tedious, and I just kept putting it off and putting it off. So I'm on the foot part now, but this is the first sock. I still have the second one to do. I am going to work on this afternoon and get the rest of the foot done and get this one off the needles and then cast on the second one, or because if I don't cast it on, it'll be next Christmas before she sees it. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to work on this morning. I finished the shrug. If I get that done, I'm going to switch over and start working on my classic sweater. I've been picking away at that, getting the body done. I've probably got like about that much of the body done right now. And I am making it a little shorter than the pattern calls for by about, I'm going to say maybe 3 inches shorter. I'm going to kind of judge it as I go, keeping in mind that it will expand a little, like, or in length when I do the soaking and blocking. So, and I'm going to kind of hold it up against the one I have and that'll help me judge like roughly where I need to stop. That's about it. I went down to the coffee shop for a couple hours this morning and did some writing, and I do still have to go get groceries. We're going to go to the Schooner House next weekend for the Easter weekend, and then we're going to pop back in on Sunday to go to dinner with my parents and then go back out because I've taken Monday off and I have asked my husband to do the same, so hopefully. So that's about all that's going on. It's gotten sunny now today. It was a little foggy in the morning. We had a couple of kind of crappy weather days, but it looks like it's beautiful out there right now. I may get her out for a little bit of a walk today. We missed it this morning. Usually my husband does the walking on the weekends, but we'll see. We'll see. I've got to get her brushed. Anyway, I'm just yakking now. Verbal diarrhea. I need another cup of coffee because I forgot I poured that one and half of it went cold. So I'm going to get myself some coffee, and then I'm going to do a little more knitting on my sister's sock and get that done.
I was old, I was young, I was sitting in the sun, I was tired of the run, I was done. Life was great, life was hard, in a way an awful card. You can't win the losing hand. But the rain stopped falling and the line on the floor was crossed, and the pain I'd been feeling washed away to return another day. I was cold, I was bold, I had fragmented my soul into pieces contradicting themselves. Perhaps it is as it is how the
I almost said good morning. Good afternoon. It is like 1:40 in the afternoon. I was going to check my phone, but I'm talking into it, so that's going to be a little difficult. I have decided this week, well, not this week, I decided on the weekend that going forward, I am going to take my lunches, because I have not been doing that lately. And I think that's probably not helping my stress levels at all. So, also, it's good knitting time, because I don't really have anywhere else to go. So I usually just come down and park in the Empire Theater parking lot, which is weirdly full today for a lunch hour. I think everybody else had the same idea. There is this older gentleman who is jogging past me. He is working it. He's going for it. Actually, he's going at a pretty steady clip. Not sure where he's going though. Because the road runs, the parking lot comes to an end. I'm curious to see where he goes. I just realized my car was still running. I just want to see where he goes. He's not going up that big. There's like a, oh, he's gonna loop the theater. He is. He's literally gonna loop the theater. God love him. I wish I had that energy. So anyway, it is, I was going to say Monday. It's Tuesday, April 11th, I think. I'm very tired today. I was having a really good sleep, and then at about, well, I shouldn't say it was a really good sleep, because I think I went to bed at about 10, probably fell asleep around 10:30 because my husband and I were talking for a while. And then I woke up like around 12:37, which seems to be, when I wake up, it always seems to be something 37. Anyway, woke up at 12:37. Had to go to the bathroom. So, then I woke up again at 2:37. And then I think I woke up shortly before the alarm went off at 5:30. So I just feel like I had a broken sleep. And usually I sleep through the night. Like I take 2 melatonin before I go to bed. And I also have like an HRT patch, which has really helped, you know, because once you hit that menopause stage, your sleep just gets all screwed up. And that has really helped it. But I find ever since the whole takeover thing at work started going on, my sleep is starting to get a little disjointed again, which is just stress. So, back to the original point of I'm taking my lunch hours because I just am determined not to let the stress get to me, because honestly, what does it matter? What does it matter what work is like? Because I just need to show up, put in 8 hours, ooh, these are dirty, and go home. I'm not saving lives. I'm not changing the world. It's just AP. So I got my sister's second sock cast it on. I feel like I got floopy hair. I gotta tell you, that new shampoo that I got is amazing. My hair feels like so soft. I mean, it needs a wash today, but that's future Kelly's problem. But normally when I was doing using the other shampoo, I did the shampoo, the conditioner, the leave-in conditioner, then the spray to protect it from any heat source, whether it's like the sun or straightening iron, blow dryer, anything like that. Every now and then, because like today I kind of I have like a straightener, kind of a brush, but it's like a straightener at the same time, and it just kind of cleans it up a bit if it's like looking really weird and floopy. Sometimes I'll put that on it if the curls are kind of getting a little wonky, so it protects it from the heat of that. And then I would do the gel just to kind of hold the curl. Now all I do is the shampoo, the conditioner, and then I'll put in the spray, the protectant spray, just to be on the safe side, because it's good for like UV and all that stuff, which is good, especially when your hair gets gray. Anyway, I don't even remember where I was going with this. Scintillating stuff here on a Tuesday afternoon in the Empire Theater parking lot. Anyway, so that's about it. I think I am going to be doing a shop update for my hand-dyed yarn shop, Loch Briar Knits, oddly enough. I think I'm going to be doing in the next, I'd like to do it next weekend, but I don't know what we have in the go. So I may end up doing it over a few weekends, and then once I've got all the stuff done, I'll do the live update. But because I've really got to get some new stuff in there. I haven't had anything new in there for quite a few months because things have just been like so insanely busy with work and writing, and that's about it. And then just like doing the podcasts and things like that, because when you work 9 to 5 days a week, for those of you out there doing that, because here's my schedule. I get up in the morning at 5:30 and I walk the dog. I get home, I shower, I go down to the coffee shop, get there for 7 o'clock. I write until 8 o'clock. I come home, I make my breakfast and lunch to take with me to the office, and I get to work for 9. Then I work from 9 to 5. By the time I get home, it's probably like about 5:30. Then you gotta like make supper, you gotta clean up after supper, and then I have about an hour of knitting time, and then I spend my husband and I'll watch TV for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then I go to bed. Then go upstairs, try to read for at least 20 minutes, half an hour, if I have time and the mental capacity, and then you go to bed and you start it all over again. See, there's just really not a lot of time through the week to really do much of anything to any great capacity. And then on the weekends you're playing catch up, because that's when you have to do like all of the housework. I have to do more writing. I usually try to get 2 hours minimum of writing on Saturday and Sunday, and then like the dog still has to get walked, you've got to get your grocery, like all the stuff that you don't have time to do through the week, you have to like jam into the weekend. And at some point you just want to like sit down and relax and have some like quiet time, some I don't have to do anything time. And now somewhere in there, in all of that, I have to figure out when I'm going to work out, because I have to start getting my workouts back in. Like, I can't end up being one of these women that hit their 60s and everything starts to fall apart because you stopped working out. And I enjoy working out. It's a very good stress relief for me. So I'm thinking that at least 3 days through the week, like Monday to Friday, I am going to try to get over to the gym, even if it's just for half an hour to throw some weights around. I'll get my dog walk in the morning, so there's like, you know, depending on how long we get out for, anywhere from half an hour to an hour, and so that'll be like good for cardio. But I also need to find some time to do yoga for stability and core strengthening and all of that. So this is why I need to retire, people. My day job is interfering with all of the things that I need to do. So anyway, I'm going to do some knitting. That's how far we got. And then I've got to head back to the office. So I will check back in with you guys later. It's a beautiful day here, by the way. There's not a cloud in the sky. It is about 16. The car said 18. I don't think it's 18 degrees. I think it's more like 16 degrees. The car was kind of sitting in the sun, so I'd say it's about 16 degrees. It's beautiful. It's sunny. I just have like a light sweater on. The only downside is it's too warm to wear my knitwear. I'm gonna have to maybe knit something in linen or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'll check back in with you guys later. Bye. This feels a little sideways. I feel like I should lean so it looks straight. It is 8/20th, I believe. It is a very sunny day. I'm on my lunch hour right now. I've got about 30 minutes left. And I brought my sister's sock with me. This is all I have done, the second sock so far. But I'm going to put a little work on that today. And all tangled. What I was going to do, it is supposed to be a really beautiful weekend this weekend, which we don't often get in the spring. So we're going to take advantage and go down to the Schooner House this weekend. And I think I'm going to upload the April vlog this weekend, and then then I will do the oh my god, I'm so brain dead right now. I'm gonna do the next episode next weekend. Is that gonna work? Yes, it is gonna work. And then the weekend after that, I'm going back to the Schooner House because we're doing a writing retreat, so I won't be able to do my podcast then. So next week I'm going to do the podcast episode. This weekend you're going to get the April vlog. I'm going to flip them. Anyway, so I don't have a whole lot of time, so I am just going to sit and knit, and I will possibly check in with you guys later. I keep thinking today's Friday. I am working from home tomorrow, and then right at 5 o'clock we're gonna head out to the Schooner House. I may actually go out there at lunchtime because I can work from home there, so I might do So yeah, so that's all that's going on here. I've got a small latte to drink and some knitting to do, so I'm going to do that and then head back to the office.